Make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble into
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Will the Gym Sauce and I'm back with another video for you guys. So before I get into things, I just want to say thank you so much for hitting that like goal on the last video. On episode 1, I asked if we could get 6 likes on the video and we completely smashed that. So if we can hit 7 likes on this video, I think that would be completely amazing. As well as the fact I moved my microphone, which you guys might be able to tell, you might not. I don't know, I'm weird with that kind of stuff, but I put it back in front of my mouth so now I can get real sexual and sensual with you guys, if you guys are into that. So holy gains. By the way, I read every single comment that you guys leave on these videos or any video in general. If you guys don't believe me, you can test me. I do read everything, and some of you guys are really funny because I mentioned in the last video, I was like, wow, some of these quests go kind of slow, especially being on old school. I guess that's where RS3 is kind of easier because the load stones and stuff. And then somebody left a comment and they're like, yeah, see, dude, quests are slower. That's why RS3 is better. You gotta stop playing old school. And I'm like, wait, what, dude? No, it's fine. Like, I'm completely fine with everything. Anyways, episode 2, hardcore Iron Man progress. So, I told you guys I was training my agility for a specific reason, and now you guys get to see that specific reason. I think one guy kind of called it, unless he was being a memer. I'm not really sure. But the agility pyramid. Now, I'm not sure exactly what level you need for it, even if you need a level. I think they recommend you having about 45 or 46 agility before coming here, so you don't like completely fail all the time and you have a chance to make some sort of money. So basically what you do is when you start off at the pyramid, you go around and around and around. There's a few obstacles that you have to go over, climb over a wall, you know, watch out so you don't like fall through the cracks in the pyramid, that kind of thing. And then once you get to the top, you get like this little artifact thing, and then you give it to the guy in the beginning, and you get 10k every time you complete a lap. So pretty much the only thing you have to watch out for as a hardcore Iron Man is just, you know, watch your water skins and watch your food, because the stuff does do some damage, especially the water skins, but the obstacles do a lot of damage too if you keep on falling and you're not careful. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get done, because it gave me enough money to start getting some starter things done. Now, what I mainly went there for, I thought I was going to end up buying Chaos Rune packages, but I didn't. By the way, this was like my first fire giant kill, I believe, so I just kind of wanted to see if I could get something spooky on the first kill. My buddy Joe, who's doing the series as well, he actually got a rune scimitar in 5 fire giant kills, and I was pretty jelly, but at the same time I was okay with that because I knew that I was going to be getting some pretty good magic experience and levels, which is, you know, obviously that's a good thing. I want to get as many levels and stuff as I possibly can. So my fire giant experience actually wasn't that bad. Like I said, I did get a lot of experience in magic and HP as well, and not bad drops, you know, some coins here and there, some herbs, you know, stacking up some runes a little bit, which really was fine with me, because as an Iron Man, we're on a normal account, you get these drops and, you know, you kind of just let it go. You know, you don't always want to pick up a steel bar, you don't always want to pick up an uncut emerald, but on your Iron Man, you're like, hey, I know I'm gonna need that at some point, either for a quest or just to use to train, just to have, like, whatever it might be. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna pick up everything that I possibly can, and you know, we'll see what happens. So I'm not sure how many kills it actually was, and I don't even know where the clip is, but eventually you will see me. I do get a rune skimmy by the time I run out of my runes. Now, I think after I got the scimitar, I actually stayed here for a little bit just to keep on getting some experience. I feel like a lot of people do that. Wait, did I not even show the... Oh, no. Yo, okay, so throughout this whole hardcore Iron Man thing, I realized that random events are super duper helpful. Now, especially for that one, the maze, as long as you get finished within like 60 to 70% range, or like 70% and above, you get some pretty good loot. Like, I don't know if you guys saw what I got or not. There's the rune skimmy. There it is. I was so happy when I got that. But that was like a bunch of iron arrows and death runes and some nature runes. Like, that's pretty solid. I am definitely okay with getting that. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Why not get all this free stuff? Because like I said, you're gonna need it. And it actually came into pretty good use. There's me doing Romeo and Juliet. I never realized how messed up that quest was. The fact that he's like, oh, well, she's dead, so I'm just gonna go hit up her cousin, swag YOLO 420, blaze it. Like, Romeo is, he's a savage, if you will. The guy is crazy. But actually, I decided to go ahead and start doing a little bit of Slayer, just for something to do. I'm pretty sure this was like late at night, and I was like, I don't really have enough energy in me to go do any quests or anything that's like a lot of, you know, thinking or movement or energy. So let me just go get some like really easy tasks, because that's all I'm actually gonna get right now. By the way, that was 350 total level in that. And let me just do some Slayer, because why not? Train some combat up. At this point in the video, I had already done, I believe I already had the Holy Grail done, which, by the way, was a huge pain in the butt, because I had to kill it with an Excalibur, and it just took forever, and oh my god, it made me just want to just off myself and backflip out of a window. It was just so bad. But you know what, these little Slayer tasks and just getting these little Slayer levels, this is what I live for. Not little XP, but just seeing myself level up no matter what level it is. To me, it's just so much fun. And I know, like, this is what drives people away from it. Like, if you're purely an RS3 player or something like that, or even if you're on an old school account and you're like a main and you're like, no, I don't want to do an Iron Man or a new account because I don't want to re-level everything. Yo, trust me, just try it. It's a lot of fun. Like, I wouldn't lie to you, leveling up and doing all this stuff over again is very, very enjoyable, at least to me. Maybe I'm super weird, I don't know, but that's just me. So to give you guys a little bit of an insight of where I was, or pretty much during this video, is a lot of just little quests here and there, which is how it's gonna be for the next few episodes. Just little quests here and there, druidic ritual, you know, nothing insane, but you know, starting quests to get me started with like maybe a certain level, or just, you know, something quickly that I can get done that's just gonna be making my life easier to do in the long run, whatever it might be, you know. So a little bit of questing mixed with just random levels here and there. Like here, I was sick and tired of seeing my range at level 1. I just wanted to get my range up. Now I do have a plan right now. My current overall plan at the moment, although I've already completed some of this stuff, was I needed to get my crafting level to, I believe, 17 or 18 for leather chaps, and also to make some other leather gear for ranging. I got the Lost Tribe quest completed so I could get my Ring of Life, just to be safe throughout my entirety of this game mode. I get my direction crossbow and bone bolts for a solid range weapon pretty much for like ever. And then I need to get that because eventually I'm gonna need 19 crafting, I think, for animal magnetism, so I can get the Ava's accumulator, and then prance my little booty on over to Blue Dragons. Actually, no, before I can do that, before I do animal magnetism, I need to go to Blue Dragon so I can try to get a mithril hatchet or a mithril axe drop, because I'm gonna need that for animal magnetism. And I'm gonna need a good axe for when I go to Winter Toad, because I just think that's a good idea. I just would like to be able to go there, so I also need to get 50 fire making, and yeah, that's just like all of my plans into one big mouthful of whatever I just said. But yeah, lots of ranging. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was spending a lot of time here at Chaos Druids. I'm like, yeah, this is, you know, this is a really good idea. Chaos Druids are going to be good, you know, it's decent XP, and I'm going to get herbs, and I'm going to collect them all, and I'm going to bank them, and I'm going to do all this stuff, and I'm like, wait a second, there's got to be something better, because this range experience was going way too slow. And then my chat over on stream, by the way, go check out my Twitch channel, guys, link in the description. They're like, yo, sand crabs, bro, go to sand crabs, you will not regret it. It's way better, and you guys were right. I'm gonna listen to you forever now. Sand crabs were way better, and I ended up grabbing my 30 range like I wanted to. I know I only needed 28 for the Dorkish crossbow, but I was like, 28 is close enough to 30. Might as well do it. So here's a little bit of my fire making grind. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be in the video or not, but I started fire making, and there was like another guy fire making too. And apparently I took his spot, and he cursed me out, and he told me that I was reported and that I was like really bad at the game and I need to go like piss off and die and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, like there's really only 2 lanes here in Varrock. I'm here, just relax. I'm only gonna be here for a little bit. It takes me like 3.5 hours to light 1 log anyway in my level. Just give me some time. He wasn't very happy, and I don't know, he just was not feeling it at all. But that is running near the end of episode 2. I already have clips ready for episode 3. And it is going to be, I really wanted to say lit because we're doing firemaking, but I feel like that's just way too typical for people to say nowadays. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like down below. I love you guys so much, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace!